season, starting Saturday, February 12th at 9 on Disney Channel. How was that?
I feel like you've got a better take in you.
Gentlemen, New York Comic Con 2022. How's it going so far?
Great, amazing. We're getting into con vibe right
That's
now.
right. You're getting the weekend started. It's going to be an amazing weekend. And before we talk about the entire weekend in the show, obviously, you have a big panel coming up later today. So since we're a little bit ahead of that, could you give us a little bit of what we can expect for the panel?
Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah. Hold on. Let me just pull out my notes here.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Don't mean to brag.
But I got a lot of note cards here. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up on the panel. We got the entire cast here. We're going to go over clips from season 3. We're going to talk
exclusive clips.
Of course.
We got some little, I don't know. So we got some secrets we're going to drop, and we're going to maybe touch on the movie, just a hair that was announced this year. So a lot of exciting stuff, and I'm just thrilled to be here with the rest of the cast.
Yeah.
We rarely get to interact all together at the same time, so this is really special.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's talk about the movie really quickly here. You know, as a big fans of animation, whether it's anime or just animation of the West or animation of the East, shall I say, it's not always a given that a movie is slated. You know, we've seen it obviously first with The Simpsons, then Bob's Burgers. Now here we are. It was sort of that emotion knowing that you had the green light.
Yeah, and well, I think it was elation and then instant fear because the lineup you just named. I mean, those are heavy hitters. Simpsons, and I'd add SpongeBob to the mix. So, we wanted to do it right, and we wanted to really answer that question of why make a movie based off a series. To us, it was tell a story that you can only tell in a movie format. And I have to say, I think we're doing that.
All right.
And we're really excited to share more. We can't really get into details, but it's been great. Making that jump from series to movie has been huge and really fun and rewarding and challenging.
The movie's gonna be big.
Yeah. One of my biggest fascinations about any time a series is moved to the big screen is obviously about the production increase. Now, as you say, you can't talk much about it, and you mentioned the word big. What are we kind of talking about here? Are we talking about updates in effects? We got
I think the thing about Big City Greens is we even just in the series, the whole thing is it's kind of heightened reality. So we try to go big. It's in the title, Big City Greens. So for the movie, if our baseline on the series is here, we gotta way amp it up for the movie. So we can't get into too much, but it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. And as you mentioned, we're 3 seasons in. How's the rodeo been with your cast? Obviously going through the pandemic and whatnot, but what's sort of the emotions getting up to this point? Series-wise.
Season 3 was greenlit maybe the month into quarantine.
April 2020.
We started
over Zoom.
Yeah. So all of season 3 was made from home, which is crazy. There's a little bit of finishing the post where we started to go back to the office, but the bulk of it was written and boarded and everything from home, which is wild to think about. And looking at those episodes, I think they're some of our best, strongest, and most beautiful looking episodes that we've produced. So I'm just so impressed with the crew. Everybody really stepped it up and really brought their A game in a really tough and tricky time where everybody's dealing with hard things and personal lives in the world. So it was definitely a challenge, but we are so incredibly proud of the crew and the cast for what they were able to do in season 3.
Yeah, and something that made it even more challenging was the fact that halfway through season 3, we kind of relaunched the show. We had the Greens move from the big city all the way out to the country, and which was really exciting, but it caused for just a lot of extra work from the crew and creatively to figure this out.
Basically rebooting the show. Animation is all about reuse. You got to reuse backgrounds, reuse characters, and we're like, let's throw all that out and just do everything new.
I think by the end of season 3, everyone was just kind of crawling to the finish line. But it was great. Everyone worked really hard, and we're so proud of how everything's come out.
That's awesome. Last question for you all. I mean, we're going to keep talking scope here. Future plans.
Yeah. Well, so season 4 was greenlit, so we are deep into season 3. We're about a third of the way through writing, at least. There's still a whole pipeline to go, but season 4 is shaping up to be really fun and different, and I'm just excited. I'm excited to get into it. But we got to finish out season 3 first, which is airing right now.
That's right, and there's big appetite for Big City Greens, so it's
Yeah.
exciting to be talking about that and seeing what that might look like. But lots of exciting things on the horizon, and we can't wait to share more and do more.
All right, well, there you have it. Well, I hope you two have a good rest of your New York Comic Con and the panel today. And overall, cannot wait for the exciting news to drop, the secrets that are in store for the panel today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right. Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
guys.